sending chills up your spine? Ever hear footsteps in the house? Doors shutting or objects moving mysteriously? Or see shadows drifting across the room? Do you believe in ghosts? This is Haunted Northwest.
And I'm Jackie Brown. Today's ghost story brings us to downtown Spokane, where many of these historical buildings are said to be haunted. Located in downtown Spokane under the ownership of Mary Braden, the Knickerbocker Apartments are being brought back to life. Built in 1911, the owner Graham E. Dennis spent $200,000 designing and building the Knickerbocker Apartments. Today, that amount would equal millions of dollars. These high-class apartments were the first of their kind in the area to have an on-site maid service. Fresh linens and mills were delivered daily to tenants, providing the ambiance of a five-star hotel. Do spirits return to the areas they once lived? Here at the Knickerbocker, local tenants think they do.
It was about midnight, 1 o'clock, and I just got off work and I was retiring for the night. And I heard a noise in the hallway. I had been in my room for about 20 minutes or so, and walked down the hallway, and there was a man standing there, an older man. I started talking to him, and I'm like, "Are you lost?" I started asking him, questions like, what are you doing inside here? And he did nothing but smile the whole time I was talking to him, didn't he? And so I decided just to go ahead and, let him out of my apartment. And I decided to go back in, and I closed my door, and for like a millisecond I closed it, and I decided, I gotta walk this guy to wherever he's from. And I opened the door and he was gone. And I don't know anybody that can move that fast. You would have heard footsteps, because the floors are creaking.
You never heard any footsteps?
There was nothing. After that, my mom was working at a building downtown, and I went to go walk her home, and I went into the building, saw an old picture on the wall, and I asked the receptionist, and I go, "Who is this guy?" She goes, "Oh, that's the guy the building was named after." I'm like, "Well, I know this guy." And she's like, "No, you don't know the guy." I'm like, "No, this," and then I started coming back to me, "This guy was in my apartment." She said, "No, that guy, he's been dead for more than 50 years. And as soon as she said that, I realized that the guy that was in my apartment was he was a ghost. And I never believed in anything like that until that day.
Did any other ghosts or any other creepy things happen while you were there?
A few months later, there was a little girl in white.
Oh.
I just checked the mail, and I heard a noise behind me, and I looked, and there was a little girl on the steps, and barefoot, and it wasn't really cold out, but I thought, what is she doing here? I found out from other neighbors that, somebody had asked the reason the little girl on the steps.
Oh no.
And that's when I moved out.
We're like, okay, we need to see if maybe we can find some scientific evidence of what's going on around here. So we brought on Joel. Hello, Joel. Thank you so much. Okay, so tell us, what is your title? What exactly do you do?
Principal investigator for paranormal research.
Very nice. Now, do you believe in ghosts? Actually,
yes.
You do believe in ghosts. What exactly are we going to be doing first?
We're going to be searching for electromagnetic fields. A lot of people will go through and think that they feel something, and my job is to go through and see if that is something real. This little box here will show me a field. Spirits can give off electromagnetic fields, also can electrical outlets. So I'm going to try to weed that out and make sure that we know what we're looking at and we're not actually picking up an outlet. One of the two theories for electromagnetic fields is that when people hear them or feel them, they feel that there's a spirit nearby. Others believe that actually it's giving off so much energy, like this light above us, that it's actually allowing the spirit to pull that energy to manifest itself to others. Well, scientifically, we're going to go around and use some instruments that we have. A really good recorder to do EVPs. Voice, EVPs is electronic voice phenomena, where it lives. It gives a spirit or apparition a chance to voice and us to pick it up and run it through a computer and do some analysis. I'm also going to do some electromagnetic functions and try to figure out what is real and what is the electrical in the building.
That's right. Okay.
Other than that, we're just going to kind of feel out the place, see where it's at, and move from room to room. And some of the hot spots that we've been told here, there's the attic, there's the boiler room, and some of the rooms, and we'll see where we're at.
Okay, you ready for the tour?
Let's do it.
All right.
Is there anybody in here? Is there anybody in here that would like to talk to me? You have an opportunity to say something to us right now. Just say whatever you'd like to say. This is a great. Was that the door?
I think it was.
Is that the main course?
Whoa. Can you feel that? Let's go. Can you feel that? Yeah. Okay. Step. Yep. Yes, sir. Okay, step. All right.
So lucky to get a tour. This place is amazing and beautiful, I might like to add. Just, you know, breathtaking. We went to attic, we went to boiler room, walked around. Start off with attic. What were you feeling up there?
Well, there was two attics that we went to. There was the maid's quarters, and I didn't feel anything. I wasn't able to pick up anything in that particular area. And then we went to the second area.
Yeah.
Wow, that was something else. Immediately coming to that area, we had heard a door slam.
Yeah, we did. We all like jumped, like what?
And of course I went to investigate, and when I walked up to the door and opened it up, it was like something just pushed you back.
Yeah.
And not only I, but a few of the other crew also felt it as well as we climbed the stairs, the dark stairs, up to the top of the other section of the maid's quarters.
I felt warm coziness minus the door slamming. A little creepy with that, but we'll definitely check out the equipment, and yeah, we'll review that on our next episode. I'm Jackie Brown, and this is Haunted Northwest.